and welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
A very good Tuesday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, live right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Thank you to everyone for listening across the Edmonton Sports Talk audio streams, EdmontonSportsTalk.com, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Apple Music. Those watching on YouTube or listening to this on podcast, wherever you get your podcast. Matt Iwanyk with you here today. Jasmine is in today, and Damon Bunting, our favorite realtor, is here today as well. I'll just quickly, how are we doing today?
Fantastic.
Excellent. Jasmine?
A little tired, so I needed a coffee.
You just led me now to this even more so. EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada's storage experts, more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life's transition. Canadian storage provider. Be sure to buy Canadian. We have an office faux pas, I believe, today. That we're going to have to get to right now. Actually, I don't know if you guys saw the Reed Wilkins show yesterday with Jay and myself. He had the first faux pas of the week, I would say. He asked if I wanted to go to River Cree for prime rib after the show, on the show.
Oh,
and
yes.
I said, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And he's like, oh, I got to check with my wife. He thought I was going to say no. So he put me in a spot to try.
Yeah.
And then I called him out on that. I'm like, that's unacceptable. Like, you can't put me.
You can't.
If you're making that offer, you've got to be ready to go.
Yeah. So
But
it's a courtesy ask.
He was just, and he was hoping, he thought I was going to say no.
Really? So how
So
did
then
that
he
play
could
out?
walk. Well, I called him out on it the
yeah.
whole show. You think I let something go, Damon?
No.
Exactly.
That's a show not to miss. I apologize.
Oh, don't be. Jay had a rough day yesterday. And he'll admit that. He had a rough day
Yeah.
yesterday. He called up my fantasy football league as well, and he was wrong on what he was saying.
Oh, no.
He didn't see it properly, and then when he saw it, so Damon had the first faux pas of the week. Today, Jasmine may have committed a faux pas.
This is so unfair. I tell this guy before the show starts on purpose, and then he's like, I'm calling you out. I'm like,
You didn't say
you're supposed to
this
be
is
my colleague.
Yeah, but the other people are my colleagues too.
Okay, but I told you because I was talking about them behind their back.
But why would you can't talk about coffee the first thing you say on the air, though.
True.
You did walk into that. I would have had your back.
Really? Do you still have
But
my back?
I can't. I have no leverage.
Why?
You walked into it.
Okay, so here's the
Not even never
situation.
trusting you. Yeah.
I walk in this morning, I go into the kitchen, and I see our coffee pot is filled with tea. It's got hot water and it's got tea bags in it. And it's on. It has the green light saying it's on. So it wasn't like Gage, or sometimes he'll make one the night before and let it sit. So this is new. On it, I see throat coating tea bags. So clearly someone's not feeling right. I don't know who. And they have a specific tea. So I have my own coffee pot in my office. So I was like, hey, I'm going to make a coffee in my office. I would like a coffee today.
Right.
Jasmine comes in and she sits down in this room and says, I don't know whose tea that was, but I emptied it and I made coffee.
You're putting masala on this story. I was like, it was watered down. There was water in the pot, and I got rid of it,
With
and I made
tea
coffee.
bags.
Yep.
It had color. It wasn't just
It
water.
didn't have that much color.
It had
It
color.
run its
Was it?
course. It was like
No,
this much.
it was like this much of the pot.
So half?
But
Well, I don't think they would. I don't think whoever made this made a full pot. So, but whatever they made, like there's at least 2 to 3 cups still left
Right.
in that pot.
It's run its course. I examined it. I made a decision to make myself coffee because it would have been better for EST if I had coffee.
Here's where I can't go with it run its course. I think most coffee pots have a 2-hour auto shut-off. The green light was on,
I didn't
which
see
means that
anything.
was made within 2 hours.
I didn't see nothing.
Oh.
I didn't see nothing.
That is, you can't just, you didn't, like at the worst, you have to go ask, is anyone done with the tea?
There was no one there. You were in your office working. Damon
you never
wasn't here
asked me.
yet. I was by myself. The boys were doing the show, and that's it.
So you couldn't jump into the nasty chat and ask the boys?
Why would I? No.
You
They're
couldn't
busy.
come down to
They're
the
busy
office?
talking about Creed.
You actually asked me something else. You couldn't come into the office and ask if it was okay?
Maybe that's what I needed to ask you because I was like, there was another thing.
Wow.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
We need more ideas for the crew here with coffee. This actually, I go down memory lane when I was working with the Oilers years ago. So they had a Tim Hortons station, right? It was actually pretty nice. And everybody's making coffee. One of the faux pas is you don't leave an empty pot, right? So we would do it on purpose because we knew at certain times when some of our colleagues would come for their coffee. So one in particular would come and we'd always make sure it was empty and he'd lose his mind. And then the other thing, what we would do, we'd switch up the normal coffee with the decaf.
Oh, that's...
And so you want to test the theory. Like if people say, it's decaf. I'm like, well, no, it's not. So it was caffeinated. But you know where some people, you got to test the theory if it's really in their head or not, right? You know, is it the real coffee or is it not? So we would just play games with people and some people would lose their minds. So
I like this.
Those are a few things that you can maybe look into doing. Good ideas.
You know, women don't do this. We did not do this.
It's funny. We last night there was a birthday party we were at, and one of the moms, they have they're about, how old are the kids? 14, 15. And she's like, why do boys do these things? And we're like, what do you mean?
Exactly.
Like, we still do that as grown men, right? Like, I don't get it. Why? I'm like,
Games are fun.
they are.
Pranks.
Are fun.
Yeah.
These are pranks.
As long as you're
it's
not
team
taking it
bonding.
too far, that's fine. It's a coffee thing, like whatever.
No, you do not mess with coffee, though.
But you can mess with someone's tea. You just put the middle finger up at me again.
Stop doing that.
She did it last week too to me.
Was that intentional?
Yes, it is.
It's like
She
a
went like
trick.
this. And she put it lower so she thought that the camera could see it. She knew what she was doing there.
that?
She didn't think I'd call her on that one too.
I know. I'm working
Wow.
on it. I'm working on it.
Anger. Soon she's just gonna
I'm
punch
going
me.
to referee a lot here, I think, hey?
Lieutenant Eric's in the nasty chat. I made that tea. I needed to coat the throat. It wasn't watered down. It was helping me. I am aghast. I was looking forward to one more cup.
I'm sorry, LT. I'll make you one after the show. I'm sorry. Thanks. Now we're going to beef.
No, do not put this on me. I didn't empty a pot of tea and replace it with coffee for myself.
I made an
Do not
executive
put-
decision. Do you want Jazzy to be cranky or caffeinated?
And you're not cranky right now?
A little, but that's not the point.
Okay, so can you be cranky and caffeinated?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
It's kind of a...
Are you a coffee
kind of a
person?
thing.
Like you drink?
So speaking of Tim Hortons, so history with coffee for me.
It's like you're a Starbucks guy.
When I was little,
Love Starbucks.
yeah. And when I was little, my dad's receptionist would get killer migraines, like lights out, like laying down. And I would see that the first thing she would need is this pot of coffee in order to not have these migraines. So as a little kid, I'm like, I don't want coffee. That scared me, right? So I never really had coffee. And then what sucked me in was the roll up the rim to win. Then I'd get hot chocolate. It's like, it's like the syrup at the bottom. I'm like, I can't do this. So then I'm like, okay, I'll go mocha. And then
the
now I'm
gateway.
a coffee guy, but I only have max 2 typically. And then I just don't love the taste. And then actually going back to my previous story, I would see all these people lose their minds if they didn't have coffee. I'm like, I don't want to become one of them. So I'd probably be in my late 20s when I first started. So I really enjoy it. And I enjoy a good coffee, but I don't love taking the time to make it.
Oh, yeah? I don't mind making it. I enjoy it. I don't mind doing like a French press every so often. And
Yeah.
I
Doing all
love
that
French
stuff.
press, but it takes too much time.
It does. Like in the morning.
Yeah, it's
talking
like
about
going
that.
up like a toboggan hill.
Yeah.
It takes you 20 minutes to go up and 10 seconds to go down.
It's one of those, it's a weekend thing for me.
Same.
I'm on a very
Yeah, that
slow
makes
sense. Same here.
pace.
Yeah.
I'm not in a rush. I will call it Will Fraser for this one. Back at 1260, we had a deal with some place that gave us a free Keurig machine, and we bought just a bunch of pods.
Yeah.
That went away. The deal went away, so we had no coffee. And Eric wanted his coffee in the morning. And so Will's big idea for 6 a.m. was to bring in a hand grinder, and a French press. Because what Eric wants to do at 5:30 in the morning, as he's in this rush to get a show ready to go, is take the time to hand grind his coffee, boil some water, and do a full French press. That like we looked at this and we're like, "Hey, Will, we're not trying to have a gourmet cup of coffee here in this office." So I rushed to Canadian Tire and I bought a pot of coffee that I think is still being used over there to this day. I'm like, this is all we need. We need what we have here, which is just a quick throw in your scoops, put some water in, press start, we're done.
Wow.
I think Eric took that hand grinder home after. But the French press, it's just a nice sunny Saturday or whatever. Even a
so
snowy
good.
weekend or whatever. You just go and you make that French press.
Because you're actually enjoying your cup of coffee on like Saturday morning. You know, you sleep in a little bit, you wake up, and you have the fragrance. Not like in the morning, I'm like pounding it while I'm driving to work.
How do you drink your coffee?
Usually black in the morning. And then if I do a Starbucks, and I'll, caramel macchiato is kind of a go-to. They have like a chocolate cold foam. I think it just came out a couple months ago. It's so good, but I'm actually more of a tea guy. And I started.
Well, I wish I could offer you some cup of tea, but I can't because somebody threw it out.
Had I known, I would love.
Could have coated your throat there, and could have a lot of benefits.
Damon.
But that's down our drain.
Yeah, well, when I was little, I'm youngest of 4 boys, and my grandmother loved wrestling.
Oh,
so
yeah?
on Saturdays, we would be at her place watching Stampede Wrestling. It got to a point I was a diehard wrestling fan. I still love it. And my mom's like, "Why do you watch this stuff?" I'm like, "Talk to your mom. She's the one that got us going on it." So it was like a tradition. You'd have just whatever Tetley tea or whatever it was, toast. Do you guys remember that? Well, I think they still have it, the Rogers syrup. It's like the corn syrup. That's what we had on toast and tea. So since then, I've always loved tea. And then most nights, I end at David's Tea's great, awesome flavors. So yeah, I end the night with tea, start the morning with 1 or 2 cups of coffee, and then I'm good in between.
I'm a huge tea person too.
Yeah.
And growing up in a Punjabi household, my parents always made cha. We call it cha, but now people call it chai latte.
Oh,
Yeah. The business idea I wish I did when I was younger. But now everybody's a chai latte person.
Right. But then some of those people, you hear people call it chai tea,
Yeah.
and that's saying TT.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Thank you. This is so
I
true.
did not know
I
this.
have a friend, he
It's
would get
TT.
so fired up. I'd be like, chai tea. He's like, stop saying chai tea. Or then naan bread.
Yeah, it's
Naan.
Naan.
Or naan?
Naan. It's
Naan.
naan. Yeah.
that means
So
bread.
yes, that's
So
right.
it's spread
So you're
bread.
saying-
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So it triggered him, and perfect. Now I'm just going to keep saying it.
Oh, yeah, you can't let people know these things.
No.
You hold them tight.
Yeah. So I'm observing this here too. You always remember these things for next time.
Oh, I remember. Betrayal.
Yeah, you throw out Eric's coffee or tea to make yourself a coffee.
For the greater good, Maddie.
You
For the
could
greater
even
good.
you could even pour like the tea into a cup.
Oh, I could have, eh?
And then like, hey, I just wanted to make a coffee, so I poured like it into like a couple of cups if
I
anyone still
wasn't
wants some.
thinking. This is why I needed it. So I'm a big tea person too. Like besides the chai,
It's a nighttime for me.
there's like nighttime
Yeah.
teas, but the green tea is best. Antioxidants, and it has high caffeine levels. That'll keep you going longer than coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
What about green beans coffee? Is that like more of a thing now? I think
That's like barely roasted
What is
coffee
that?
then.
yeah,
isn't it? I've been, and people learned this
I'm
about me
learning more.
yesterday on TikTok. I was on TikTok and I'm just wanting to learn how to roast my own coffee beans because I'm upset about the price of coffee beans.
Yeah.
And watching some videos, I feel like the green stuff is like what it looks like almost before you roast it.
Okay.
I feel like.
I'm learning, and that could be true. I actually have a friend he was telling me that he gets the green beans and he just throws them in the air fryer to roast them.
So yeah, then that green beans would be just outright unroasted coffee beans.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what, okay. Is it
Okay.
a different type of bean though too, where there's
The green bean?
healthier or there's more benefits? I actually don't know.
I want to know this.
I'm just throwing it out there.
From athome.starbucks.com. Green coffee beans are the raw seeds of coffee cherries that have separated or processed and have yet to be roasted.
Okay.
All of a coffee's taste and flavor potential is held within this green seed. This potential is ultimately unleashed through roasting the green coffee. So that would make sense putting it in an air fryer to kind of roast it. Because you could
Right.
do it in a cast iron pan on the stove. You could just put it on high and just shake it, and you could roast your own coffee beans that way. Yeah.
So on a Saturday morning, it's like a 3-hour
Yeah, exactly.
event.
Exactly.
It better be good coffee then.
It's very messy.
Oh, I bet.
Very messy. Because like these like shells come off of the beans or something, and you have to shake them off, and they go everywhere. This is the one thing that's stopping me right now from doing my own coffee.
I hate this.
Wow.
I hate that.
Yeah, I would like some people do it outside. They will roast coffee so that when they do the whole process, it goes everywhere, but it's outside, whatever. It's not in your house. It goes everywhere, apparently. Yeah. These are the things I'm learning.
You're onto something.
One day I should actually just make my own coffee beans and then give it as gifts to the Hangout. Thanks for coming on the Hangout. Here's my own coffee. Package it up nicely.
That's
With,
what
like,
we
your
were
face
talking
on it.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice little promotional product.
Absolutely. And that was the whole idea behind it too, is just coming up with something like your own branded coffee. Who doesn't want that as a gift?
Well, we have the 6 o'clocker lager. We should get into the coffee game too. Who doesn't want coffee?
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
But if it is your coffee, it just has to be like your face on it.
Yeah, like this
That's it.
cartoon.
Just me staring at someone pointing, all upset. No, we should get like a EST one.
Something to consider.
Find a local coffee shop that wants to jump on board with something like that.
I also recommend if you go to like H Mart, you can buy like Costa Rican coffee or like coffee from like Africa. It's so good. And then it's like a little pouch, and you open the pouch and then you just pour hot water.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's so easy to do.
So it's basically like an instant coffee.
Yes and no. It's more like you mentioned, nobody has time to grind beans and do that. That's why like Saturday morning, that'll be my go-to. You just open a little package, and then you do have to like, pour water into it a couple times and wait. And then it like filters through. It's really good.
Oh, so it has a full filter process.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what I meant. It's
the way,
like-
you
it's
said
like
pour
a
it in,
tea
and it's
bag.
like, it sounded like
Oh, no,
instant
no.
coffee. And
Picture
you
like a-
stir and you drink it.
No. It's like the grinds, and then you take the hot water and then you pour. And then you wait and you pour, and then you wait and you pour, and you smell. And the caffeine, it's really nice. Totally
I'm like
recommend.
you. I never wanted to get like addicted to coffee.
Yeah.
I enjoy it in the morning. If I didn't have it for like a week, I could still survive.
I'd rather die.
So aggressive.
Well,
I need one cup though, but today I needed a second.
so you just need one to get you going.
Yeah, that's right. And then I hit the tea.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I was told when you wake up, you shouldn't have coffee out of the gate, and you need to wait like an hour and a half or something like that.
And you should also have a glass of water right when you wake up
Yeah, glass of water.
to start the metabolism or
That's
something
right.
like that.
I do that.
And
Yeah.
stand in the sun, natural sunlight for 10 minutes.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, they. Now, who are they?
Yeah, that's right.
That's
The
a good
unemployed.
question.
Always comes down to that.
That's a good
are
point. They
they?
say this, but it's which they isn't. I'm not. The one thing about this office that is so great is we have so many windows, so we get so much natural light that we never got at the other place. It is
That's true,
amazing.
eh?
The sun is awesome.
Actually, you know how I was quiet today and you were in your office? I sat on the couch and I just let the sun like hit my face, and it was nice. It was nice and quiet before all you guys came out of your dens and started annoying me.
Frenzy. Hence, I need another cup of coffee.
How did we? Okay, firstly, you didn't just sit there quietly. You dumped a pot of tea out and you made your own coffee, and you're waiting for your own coffee to be made. The morning boys got out because their show was over. I came in here because Damon was here. We're coming to the show, and we're all just noisy. Okay, next time morning boys are just going to stay in the studio. We're going to
my
keep the door
gosh.
closed until we come in here. Jasmine will come in first, and then I will leave my office to come here. Clear
sorry,
the
David.
hallway. Jasmine is walking.
Just kidding. Hence the coffee today. Needed that. I'm over here like looking at fantasy football. All of a sudden, like, Benny comes out. Then you. Damon's cool. I don't mind him.
I don't mind
him.
Just I don't mind you.
All right, let's dig into that a
I'm
little
just
bit.
kidding. You betrayed me right now. This is why.
I have not picked a side.
He hasn't said anything.
I said I have to referee this,
Okay, fair.
but
You're just wanting enemies.
Is that what I do? No, I don't
It
think
sounds
so.
like you're calling out Benny for some reason.
It's the first guy I saw.
You called out the morning show for leaving their studio because their show was over. You're calling out Damon in a way.
because you don't mind me.
Sorry.
I don't know what I did to deserve that. And all I'm doing the play-by-play. I just noticed you bringing up coffee. I'm like, whoa, she walked into that one. So anyways, I like that
tell you
role.
anything
Okay, we were talking about TV, reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just going to ask if either of you maybe answer what show would you love to be on? And then another question would be within EST, if there was actually an amazing race competition, who the team should be, who would pair up, and actually it has to be made for TV. You want drama. So I like
Oh,
this.
we're not trying to win? Oh, jeez,
you're
there's
trying
no
to win.
chance.
So this is made for TV right
Oh, we're out
here.
early.
Wow, why would you say that?
Have you seen the start of this show?
Oh yeah, with you the betrayal. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is true.
Although she might then go and sabotage the other teams for us.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they need
that.
their wake up tea in the morning. She's like, not today. We're winning.
Okay.
And then
Mr.
Maddie's going to be like, you know what? I don't mind you. You're a good teammate. I wouldn't mind having you as a teammate.
I have to think this through. So we're trying to make good TV. We're trying to see like who would be good pairs to go win.
And maybe both.
Okay,
Who would be
because
like,
Yukon Jack from the Bear and I have always said we would be a great team.
yeah.
He's very personable, so we could go talk to the people, and I could keep us like on the track and stuff. But
You're
around
in the
here,
background.
Belsy and I actually have said we would make a good one. So I would take Belsy. Jasmine.
After Jasmine.
No, I would take Belsy.
No, I think he would take Belsy.
I'm just trying to go through this all. Who would be Jasmine's best partner?
Probably Trev or Benny. I feel like
Yeah. Because
Because
then
they-
you could control them.
exactly.
I was going to say,
That's
it's because they don't push back.
She
Like,
would
hey,
tell them
this
what to do.
competition. No, I'm not doing it. You're up.
not doing
No, not doing it.
Go
You're
eat
up.
this. I don't want to.
Let me sabotage the tea station.
Right.
You go do your thing.
So Jasmine and let's say Trev. So there's Gage. Oh, Jay would be good. Who would Jay go well with?
Reed.
No, I don't know. Jay and Reed for Amazing Race.
Yeah, I mean they gel well together.
Yeah,
They both like running. That's all they keep talking about. The marathon.
I guess it could be a natural team.
just calling them out for running right now. Like they're
Calling everybody
not
out
even
today.
here, and you're now getting mad at them.
Who's not here to defend themselves? Let's target them.
It's just like, because like you could just go naturally. The shows, Dusty and Eric would be together. It would then be Tommy and I, Reed and Jay. Then you'd have Trev and Zach, and then there'd be Benny with Belsy. And then I don't know how we get Jasmine into the fold here, because we're short someone then at that point, or are we? Who am I missing? You could go with Murray.
Murray's strong. That'd work.
You could go that way.
I think
Who do you
listen
think
to
would
me
be the
too.
best team then? If that was the way to go with it. If we went Dusty, Eric, I said Trev, Zach, myself, Tommy, Hernan, Gager, Reed, Jay, Benny, Belsy, Jasmine, and Murray.
Ooh.
You know who would be eliminated first? Dusty. Because he immediately would be like, I'm not eating that, or I'm not doing this.
Which is also what you would do.
Me? I'd eat anything. I'd be that person that would like eat the bugs or whatever.
You just said like 2 minutes ago you wouldn't do that.
I mean, I would, but I mean, if I don't have to.
If something's on the line.
Yes. Or someone is going to do it anyway, well, then why not? But if I have to, I'll do it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Max Bezzozu saying Maddie and Jay would be ideal for drama. You want to know something? There wouldn't be drama with Jay and I if we were in a competition together.
I don't know. Yesterday, you two were bickering back and forth.
I wasn't bickering. He was just in the wrong. He invited me for dinner, and then I accepted, and then he said, "Oh, sorry." Yeah. Pulled the rug from under me.
Yeah.
No, Jay and I think would actually work really well together. You know Jay. He'd be good on an Amazing Race.
He's the glue guy.
He's the glue guy. He's got the athleticism, very personable with people.
Yeah.
Willing to do a lot of things. Jay would work well with almost anyone.
He'd be a good teammate.
He'd be a good one. Yeah, he'd
He's the
pump
glue
you
guy.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could put him with anyone and you're in a good
Yeah.
spot.
He's got a sales background, so he can be a little slick. Talking
Yes.
to people, talking other teams into doing things.
If you need to get a cab ride or something, he's going to get you a cab ride.
True. And he's going to run.
He's going to
Yeah.
run.
We know.
Have you ever run a half marathon or anything? Or are you a
I've
runner?
watched half marathons.
Have you actually watched it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And at the finish line. But I've never been a distance runner. I was growing up, I was always sprint. And I don't know, it's boring. Like to run that long to me, I don't know. I'm just not.
I felt a little bad yesterday because Jay went through like his whole thing and then finally he's like, would you do this next year? And I was like, I hate to be that guy, but no.
No.
I could get up to about, I've done a 10K before. And I got bored. I was just done. I'm enough with my music, enough with whatever I'm listening to. I'm done. I've done it. Like I could have kept going, but I was just done. Like I don't want to go longer. For me, like 6, 7 is like an ideal number. I could get to it, and then I'm like, accomplished something. Got a nice run in. I'm good.
Yeah.
I've listened to what I need to
Get
listen
a nice
to.
sweat, your heart's going.
Yes, I'm set. I got my workout in. Done. I couldn't do 21.
I don't think I could. And I don't know. From a training perspective, I couldn't do that either. It's not worth it for me. And in a half marathon, I mean, there's people who would train hardcore, and when everyone keeps passing you.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah. I mean, if
Like, what the hell?
I would consider myself fairly competitive, and
You'd
I feel I wouldn't do well. And I wouldn't like watching hundreds of people
Yeah.
pass me.
Or like a granny.
So maybe,
Just
yeah.
flying by.
Because there's some people you're like, wow.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
Some of the senior runners, it's like incredible. So that's where it would hurt a bit. A lot of people would be passing me, and I don't think I'd like that.
I didn't even consider that. This is so true.
Are you a runner at all?
I run on the treadmill. That's
See,
that's it.
I can't even do that
Really? I love
because I'm
running on
not
the
moving.
treadmill.
So I'm bored.
What?
If I do long distance, I'd be
Yeah.
bored. I'm like, all right, same thing. And then on a treadmill, I'm like, I'm not moving.
You could just
There's
shut it
no
off at any
wind in-
moment and you're done. Yeah. You just walk off.
Okay, but I did get one of those small foldable
Okay.
treadmills.
To like
So if
walk
I'm
when
at
you're
the
working.
desk,
Yeah.
Oh.
I know a few people are like, you have to do this.
Okay.
So you have a
now
standing desk?
No. See,
No.
that's part of the issue. So now I may have to invest into a standing desk.
I have a standing desk.
And how
I don't use it for a standing desk.
No.
It was just how it is. I actually lower it just so I can put my feet on it a little better. I use it the opposite way that you generally should. Instead of putting my feet too high, I could lower it and put it a little lower, and it's nice and comfy. But that
Why
makes
not?
sense if
Yeah.
you have that treadmill type thing. That actually,
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever want a standing desk, like to use it as a standing desk. But that is, hey, you need to get a little workout in, just a little walk in. I don't get enough
Right.
steps in. But if you got one of those,
Yeah. I think a treadmill is a great idea, but not for me. But I would also, if I was forced to do it, then throw a game on or watch a movie or something like that.
I think with the treadmill, it's like, I don't know, something in my brain is like telling me like I'm doing a good job. And then I have so much energy after the fact.
Really?
Yeah. It's just like, I hate running, but I love running. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I hate it, but I love it. I'm glad I did it. Boom. And now
talking to the mic.
And now the energy is like, should I yell from here? Okay.
You're over here.
We should move you this closer. Maybe.
Thank you. Yeah.
There you go.
We're talking over here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, other than like a marathon, I don't know. It doesn't really appeal to me either.
No, I respect marathon runners.
Absolutely.
Like I for sure do. But mind you, a lot of these races are, in the Okanagan or in the mountains, or so for people who go run, you get to travel a little bit. I could see how that could be pretty fun, but
Yeah.
I'll
do that
travel
with
along
golf.
and I'll be like the
Cheer 'em on.
rah-rah.
Yeah.
I could be part of their entourage. Sure. Have fun. Go enjoy while they're running. Go grab a coffee. Walk to the finish line.
Yeah.
Cheer them on at the finish line.
Yeah, so you go
I could
like
crush that.
100 meters before the finish line when they're gassed, and then you like the pep talk, you're like jogging backwards and you're going faster than them. Then I'm like, see, I'm going backwards and I'm going faster than you. Right?
Come on,
And
pick
you're-
it up.
And
Look
you're
at me
cheering
go.
them on, so it's a win-win.
You look great.
Exactly.
I like this attitude. I like this way of going about things.
I went to Rice Howard Way.
Yeah. Because there's the big after party for their after.
Dude, it was so dead. I
Oh.
was so disappointed.
Really?
Yeah, considering all the people that participated in the marathon.
Well, they're pretty gassed.
Fair, but like also just I don't know, again, like I don't know if there was
What time did you go?
I went about 2:45ish, 3 o'clock.
It was 10 to 3.
Oh. I think it was still 5.
When we had Mark on last week, it was 10 to 3.
Okay. Well, still, it should be like, it was a beautiful day. It was really nice. I had to take my girlfriend out for her birthday, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go like hop in. I'll take you to a few places. But it was just sad. I just get sad when I see that Edmonton downtown just needs to be more vibrant, especially after an event like that.
That's fair. Where did you go?
We went to Craft, Sherlock Holmes, Brew House. Then we went to I don't know, what's the old Home and Away, or there's like a place
I forgot what it's called now.
Yeah.
Not
Bijou,
Alfredo?
Bijou was bumping though. Yeah.
It
El
was
Jardine?
Mercer, then went to Home and Away, and now it's something else.
El Jardine?
Is that it? You might be right.
I think so.
They shouldn't have changed from Mercer.
Yeah, I agree.
It was a great spot.
But the day was just so gorgeous. And I'm just like,
El Jardine. Yeah.
ugh,
Oh, no, that's downstairs, isn't it? Or is that the upstairs one?
I think it's upstairs.
Oh, yeah. It looks like I think you're right. Or no, or did they take over Trey Cornelis? Who took over there?
Oh,
Now I forgot.
or did they have the? I don't know.
Home and Away Edmonton is now what?
By the way, Nancy, I see all your messages, okay?
Are they defending? Or
Oh, of
are
course
they,
they're not.
Piling
No,
on? They're piling on.
Say, of course they're not.
So where before an event at Rogers or Oilers game or concert, if you went out for a bite to eat before, where would you go?
I always go to Joey's Bell Tower. That is my jam.
Yeah.
It's a good spot. You
That-
can't go wrong
I
there.
love that place.
No. I love going to Campio.
Campio's your jam?
Yeah.
It's usually pretty busy.
It
That's
is.
the issue.
I know. I tried to book a reservation. Actually, a buddy of mine, I'm going to Crete tonight.
What?
Oh, yeah?
You didn't tell
Yeah.
us that.
Yeah, and it was a couple weeks ago. He's like, and it was funny the day before.
Yeah.
I said, I've gone to a few concerts this year. I'm like, I'd like to go. I don't really want to spend money on it. And then I got an invite like 2 days later. So I have to, obviously I'm going to pay for dinner and everything, right? But so I went to make a reservation at Campio, and it's like from 3:30 to 7:30. It's booked solid. So before
It's a
events,
great spot.
like it's so good, and it's so.
You can
anyways,
get lucky going to the bar sometimes if you go to Campio.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you
yeah.
generally want to sit outside, right?
Yeah, but like the whole inside outside is going to be jam packed. But I don't know if they do full reservations at the bar always. But that's the
should look
risk
into
you
that.
take. And I was walking in, and then you go, "Hey, do you have a spot?"
Yeah.
They might be like, "No," and then you have to go find somewhere else, anyways. Kelly's isn't the bad spot. It's right by
Kelly's
there.
is unreal.
Oh,
Always,
Right.
always specials there.
There's always a good spot for downtown.
Have you been to
else?
Foo's repair shop?
Oh, many
No,
times.
but I've heard great things.
You haven't?
No. Also, I do. So Alfred's Bar is the new home and away.
Oh,
Alfred's.
Jay also said the last thing I want to do after my run was stand around in the sun in yet another group of people. So that was his So I'm assuming that's why a lot of runners didn't go there. Was
So as a runner, he was with the group.
well, you're out there with a lot of people.
I know that's what
There's 3,000 people running or whatever.
He should have been pulling away from the group.
Oh, you thought he should have?
Yeah. I mean, he represents Edmonton sports talk.
good point.
I would only.
But no matter what, but you're still around people. It's a lot. There's like 80 some, or there's like 3,000 runners in that race. So unless
There
you're
was.
first,
Wow. See, then why do it? Well, actually, you are. I guess that's more of the. I've always played team sports, not like individual. Because I don't want to. I'm like, I want my PB, right?
I always want to go for, if I ever did a run out in the River Valley or something, it's always, I'm trying to be like, I want a PB.
Yeah.
I push myself too hard sometimes because it's always like, I want to do better.
What's a PB?
Personal
Personal
best.
best.
Oh, okay.
I'm very far from my personal best in running and I haven't done
See,
enough
I have
of
the
it.
lingo.
Yeah, because you're cool,
That's right. I'm the last 100-meter guy.
right?
I got you. I'll run backwards.
You okay? Wait. So you're going to Creed today.
Yes.
Would you go to Drake?
Concert? Yeah. Sure.
See, you're cool.
What?
I will. I mean, I love almost any type of music, and there would be some artists I'm like, but I bet you they'd put on a good show.
Yeah,
Now, would I pay the going rate for a Drake show?
that's the thing.
Don't know about that.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of shows I'd want to pay the going rate for these days. With where some of these prices have gone.
Well, the crazy thing is, I went and saw Tyler, the creator,
yes,
in San Francisco.
nice.
Because my daughter wanted to go, and I think Vancouver the tickets were like 300, 400, 500 plus, and here it would have been crazy.
Yeah.
And down there we had awesome seats for, I think it was under 200.
Really?
So I'm like, you factor in like, okay, we can go on air miles, and then we caught with that we actually caught Deftones the next night. So 2 concerts like for the price of one up here, and I almost caught the drumstick at the Deftones. But some guy like tackled me. I had it in my hand.
Oh,
And then
You
next
just took
thing I
it from
know,
him.
I'm like looking up at the rafters, the lights. I'm like, what just happened?
That's a dick move by someone.
Yeah. And so anyways, my daughter kind of has it on video.
Video,
too.
yeah.
I had it. And yeah, I was actually pretty sore there. But so a Drake concert, I would do that. But even there's one show, Kendrick Lamar and SZA, they're touring.
I wish I got to go to that.
Yeah, so there's a conference in Mexico City for our brokerage, and looking at tickets there, like you're in for $100
What?
and really good seats. You're
Yeah.
like 253. Could you imagine how much they would be at Rogers here?
No.
So that's supposed to be and like one of the best concerts. And they actually, I thought she would be opening for him, but
No, she's in there.
she's
Yeah.
big. So I think he does a set of 5 songs. She does, they alternate, and then they do
Oh.
2 songs together. So it's like a joint tour, right?
Yeah, I have friends that have they flew to LA to watch that concert.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, unreal. He actually brought that car and everything that he did at the Super Bowl. Like that's the production value. I understand tickets for like hip hop concerts, like Weekend, for example. Like you're not just there to listen to them sing. You're there to watch a show. It's not gonna be just Creed and a guitar. Sorry, no offense.
No, rock shows do put on good shows. Some rockers do put on great shows.
They do. I mean,
I don't know about Creed. I've never.
Yeah.
It's not Creed and a guitar. It's Creed with one foot on the monitor, singing and then throwing his hair back.
Sure, or flying in the air
That's what it
too.
is. Flying in the air.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can get good light shows and stuff. 9 Inch Nails puts on a great show.
Yeah.
I want them to come back so bad. I'd want to see them again. They do a good music.
I've never seen them. You guys know
Highly
that,
recommend it. Highly recommend 9 Inch Nails.
Big Wreck.
Never
they were
seen
like
them.
90s.
Yep.
Like he's in his 50s now. They were at Midway last year, so they're opening up for Creed as well. I'm like, I'm
That's
not
right. That's where I
missing
heard
that.
of them.
They're great performers.
There's a thing about great performances. Kings of Leon is one of the worst shows I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
They stand up there and they sing.
Yeah.
There's no movement. There's like nothing to it. I remember I went out for a bite with a bunch of buddies that were going to a show like the next time they rolled through town. I just went to go as I was downtown. So I was like, yeah, I'll come have a bite with you. And in my mind, I was just like, I don't think they're going to have a good time. And then when I heard the reviews after, they were just like, yeah, it wasn't that good. Really? And I was like, yeah, so they haven't improved. Like to me, Kings of Leon, it was like basically you could just throw the CD on and press play, and that's what you're getting at the show. Whereas like there's not anything, there's not moving, there's not talking to the crowd, there's no fireworks, there's nothing. It was just them singing, and you're like, oh, okay.
Really?
Worst show I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes, I mean, I can appreciate when there's not a lot of talking, but it's got to be a performance. Did you go to Folk Fest at all?
No, I've never gone.
I wanted to see the
actually.
Roots.
Like that goes down as the best Folk Fest show ever.
You
and
saw?
I've wanted to see them for years.
Wow.
So they started early, ended a bit late, and there was pretty much no talking. Every song led into the next one.
Yeah.
It was such a show. And you talk performance and just the quality, like just as musicians, like goes down as one of the better shows I would see, but for sure for Folk Fest. But it's funny, like there'd be some other artists, sometimes they talk a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm here
It's
to
like, you
listen
know
to
what?
play song.
Yeah.
Keep singing. And then there was a couple artists there too. It got political, right? It's like, uh-oh.
Interesting. Yeah.
And I'm like, 10 seconds, not 2 minutes. But anyways, it's such a good variety there. But I don't know if I was a performer or a musician or artist, I'm like, I would probably want to talk less. Unless you're calling out some of the people in the crowd.
And including
That would
them
be
or
fun.
whatever. Yeah.
See, and like Guar's a show where they do a lot of talking, but it's part of the show. Like, so when you go, you're expecting the little talking, you're expecting them to carry on with their skit that they're doing on or explain anything. So it's part of it and you expect it if you're going to a Guar show. But that's also, it's just a completely different level. It's on its own thing.
Right.
But for the most part, yeah, like you can have a nice little, quick little spiel.
It's a nice
every
balance.
couple of songs. Don't talk after every song.
No, because you kill the
Hello,
vibe.
Edmonton.
You have like the momentum. Everybody's like in it, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I love this song. Oh, I love this one. Ooh, banger. Blah blah blah. You gotta keep the energy high, right? Rather than be like, what's up, Edmonton? Like, okay, cool.
Right.
Aiden O'Neill says Guar is coming to Ice District in a few months. I know, but tickets are so expensive for that one.
way.
It's like over $100. And I'm like, it's Guar. I go see him at Midway in like a year from now for like $50. $100 to go see Guar?
What's the venue?
Ice District, like the fan park.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Yeah, but they're not $100 band. I'd love to go and
I
see
wouldn't
Guar. It's a
know.
fun show, but at $100, like to get sprayed with blood. I don't know.
But here they are, like in Edmonton. It's crazy.
I wonder
can't
if
believe
how
the
that
ticket
one's going to
pricing.
sell though.
Yeah.
I could see that one having struggles. They've had a few struggles out of that fan park with a couple of the bands there. Jen wants to know, Jasmine, do you know who 9 Inch Nails are?
I saw that, Jen. I do know who they are.
Okay.
Can I name you a song? No. If I heard it, I'm sure I would know it.
Trent Reznor has built a great career also on doing a lot of soundtracks for movies.
Really?
He's done a few really good movies. Am I right? I think he did Social Network.
Oh. Social Network 2 coming out, by the way.
What?
Yeah.
No, there isn't.
Yes.
There is not a Social Network 2.
Yes, there is. I believe they're going to start production. From my understanding, it's going to be everything after the fact. Like,
Don't touch that. It's
yeah, whoa.
a great movie.
Great movie.
Okay, first I'm going to check.
By the way, I saw Weapons this weekend as well.
How's that?
Overhyped. People were like raving about it. And I love horror movies. I love thrillers. And I think people that really don't love horror movies will watch this genre. You know what I mean? Like it's similar to Sinners. And I think that's why they're like, wow, that was such a great movie. Like it was good. It was fine. But it wasn't like, did I have to go to the theater to watch it? No. Did I have to pay $27 to watch it? No.
Really? Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
So Trent Reznor did do Social Network. There also is a Social Network Part 2.
I ain't lying.
Jeremy Strong is reported to be in talks for some sort of role. It says it's speculated in either a Wall Street Journal editor or to replace Eisenberg as Mark Zuckerberg. but they're working on it, that they're trying to meet with potential cast members. I don't know about that. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Well, Jay just texted. He said I could do the half marathon.
Did he?
See?
Jay also texted me.
That's why you want him as a teammate.
Because he'll pump
Jay,
you up?
you'll be my teammate in any reality show.
Well, before I ask the question that Jay wants me to ask you, as he texts me too, what reality show would you want to go in? Or would you excel in?
What would I excel in?
Because you did ask that earlier, we never answered it.
Oh, yeah. I would love to do Survivor.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I love this, like the social aspects of a lot of the reality shows.
You would do strong at that.
I'd really like, and I'll eat anything if I have to.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would think I would like that. And I think I can rough it out, But the other show, like we talked about Big Brother earlier, I would love that. Like just pitting people against each other, playing the mind games. I mean, I would love doing that, but I don't know, like being confined with a lot of the crazy people, that would kind of probably wear on me.
With all due respect, you'd be out so quick.
I would
Big
win
Brother.
the game. I will tackle you so bad right now, mister.
There's two reasons why you have no shot at winning in Big Brother.
You're kidding me right now.
One, you would do something like empty someone's teapot. And in that house, if you do something like that, people go insane.
Yes, I know, like the shower with Ashley.
So you would do that to someone and they would go insane on you. Number two, you would have to be around people in tight quarters. You don't think that you're going to get pissed off at someone and your anger is going to come out on them?
My anger.
It's like, where's my coffee?
You called out Benny today for absolutely no reason. He walked out of the studio and you
like,
called out Benny on the show. You think you would do well on Big Brother?
I absolutely do because I'm very nice and friendly. Thank you.
Okay, then.
I think you would be out because you're a heel.
Yeah, but I could play the heel. Like, I know when and where to play it.
Oh, please. I'd put you up for just being a tight ass all the time.
And she thinks she would go well in Big Brother.
I'm sensing no.
I feel like David would do well in Big Brother.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be fun. Like it's, I mean, you got to have a poker face doing that and try to understand what makes people tick. And actually it's also an art of just planting an idea in someone's mind. It's like, hey, you know what? This would be such a great idea if we did this. And then you basically push someone into.
You try to get the head of
action.
household to put someone up without you saying you should put them up. You have to plant that seed to get them to naturally, like, you got to walk them to the idea.
Exactly.
Without them realizing you're walking them to the idea. And then when they do it, you're like, wow, I didn't think of that, but that would be, whoa.
Yeah. And
that's a resume builder.
bullets.
And then they take 100%.
And then in the finale, it's like, well, she did that. No, that was my idea. This is how I manipulated them. And you're just like the Wizard of Oz. That's how you win the game.
The thing is, you mentioned going on Survivor, like all the elements, all that stuff I can't do. Like I'm not a camper, not my style. But on top of that, you're sleeping on the ground. You probably lost a challenge. You're gross. You did not shower. Now I'm super cranky. Now I'm dealing with people.
And super hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry, hangry nonetheless.
Yeah, how would you do on slop?
I don't know. I'd cook it nicely, put some spices and stuff in it.
Oof.
That's when she'd be cranky.
Yeah, like the sleep part would affect me. I need
And
sleep.
thus, this is why you would not, I don't think you could get to jury.
That's wild, Maddie.
I believe I'd either be out first. I'd be an easy first target.
Yeah.
Because okay, I'm not one of the big, strong guys. And it's either the old person or I'd be like that nerdy looking person goes first. If I get past week one, I get to jury. I know I get to jury.
I feel like I would be good at the game, though. The only issue is I can be a little too honest. That's the issue.
And that will get you in trouble, Jasmine, and get you knocked out before jury.
That's probably one of the biggest issues one would have in that show.
It's hard to lie. Yeah.
So
You're going to have a very tough time on Big Brother then. We always joked we should do one at like EST. Like lock the doors and like over a period of time, like just slowly evict people and just see who would last the longest. We have a
Actually
room now.
would
We
be
could do.
fun.
We can make this the diary room.
That'd be hilarious. I would die.
Well, and so diary room in that's another element too. You have to win over the audience, right? America. So if there's some type of edge or advantage, you want to be able to win them over too, right? So you can't. Yeah, there's a lot of layers to that actually.
This is so true. And like personally, I think other factors would play in with me. Like I wouldn't want to do something on TV that my parents are gonna see, you know?
Oh, good
I think
call.
that would be like, for example, I find like showmances is a really interesting way to win the game as well. Or like that manipulation. Like I don't know if I don't watch my like knowing my parents are watching what's going on. I think that would hold me back.
But then you're tired. You might be
Cranky.
hungry,
Yeah.
cranky. You might be a little bit vulnerable. Like, and that's the thing. I don't think anyone's at their best in those scenarios, right?
Their sleep schedule's messed up.
Yeah. With the
That'd
lights
be
being
tough.
turned on. Yeah.
And you can't just nap anywhere. You have to go into to sleep. You have to be in one of the beds, but you can't shut off the lights during the day. So if you wanted a nap, you have to sleep with the lights on.
Oh, I don't nap. So
I don't
maybe it would be tough. Actually,
Oh, you don't have to nap. Just sometimes people like to just get some extra sleep because they'll stay up late.
Yeah.
Like if you ever watch the live feeds, they'll be up to like 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then they get a forced alarm at like 8 in the morning. So then they try to find sleep throughout the day or something like that. Messes with your mind, Big
Yeah.
Brother house apparently too.
It would.
People leave and it's just whoa because you're just locked in that house for however long and there's no outside world. You talk to the couple people
Yeah,
from
you don't
production,
have a phone,
but that's it.
TV, like you don't have Netflix. Like you actually have to talk to people.
Yeah.
Ew.
Which, I know. Just go,
And you're gonna go well. You're mad at me for saying you
I'm
went too
kidding, I
well.
know. But like you also okay, so like that, like America's watching you. Like I also don't want to be a bad person. You know what I mean? Like I really don't want to betray someone that's like a good person in the house.
No, I don't
but
care about
then
that.
can
Yeah.
But if you in the diary room, hey America, this is a game. Like I am playing a game. It's not, and that's actually always the struggle with so many people. It's like you hurt my feelings. I'm like, yep, sure did, but
Yeah.
I'm playing a game. Like, how could you? But
Yeah, only one of us is gonna win this.
Well, look,
That's cool. Like I don't want you to win this. I want to win this.
Fair.
So I'm sorry. At some point, everyone has to go but me.
yeah,
That's the idea that
Look
you
what
should be
just
going in
happened.
with. Don't spoil anything.
oh,
I'm like on
Not-
episode 5.
Okay.
okay.
How far along are they?
I have no idea how many episodes in. I won't even
That's
go
the
as
thing.
far.
It's like 3 a week, right?
It is. Well, then they added some like recap show on Fridays that I haven't watched.
It's so
for months or
ridiculous.
something.
Yeah, like why are
what
you
was the
getting
last thing you
recorded?
saw that you could remember?
Good question. Hang on.
While you think about that, portions of this hour of the EST Hangout, they are brought to you by the High Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk, promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out at highproductmarketing.com. This is the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, right here at Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Damon Bunting, Jasmine Sidhu, Iwanyk with you here. Do you remember?
Well done. Yes. So Frosted Tips got evicted. That dude.
That was the first week. Yeah, that was Zay.
And then, so it would have been an episode or 2 after.
Kate?
You're very
So
bad.
Mustache was,
Vince.
yeah, it's coming back to me, but I know that's
Yes.
the last person I remember who was evicted. So I think I'm,
Yeah, you've
Well
got a ways
behind.
to go.
Yeah, you had a lot.
Yeah.
I
And
just,
it's
I like
good.
it's because I'm where you like in those first few weeks, you have no idea the names.
yeah.
So, but now I know the names because I've watched
Me
enough.
too.
That you're like as soon as you mustache, yeah, Vince, like, you know it. But
Yeah.
early on, you're like, yeah, that one with the frost tips.
Yeah.
The only one I know is Rachel.
Yeah.
in
And
those
then there
early
was
days.
that one girl, the brunette, longer hair. I was like, where'd she come from? Because,
The one with the weird hat.
yeah, like there was a whole episode. She
Ava?
just kind of,
Some of them aren't in them for a
yeah,
while.
she was voting. I was like, oh, you again? Like, some people are just
Eva.
like in the background, right?
Yes.
Which
They come and
I mean,
go.
can be a good strategy, but if you're
I
not,
hate the floater strategy
Me too.
to a degree.
I'd have a tough
ashamed of
time
yourself.
with it. Like you can float by again, having people take the bullets for you
Yeah.
in a way, right?
To me, like it's never smart to go into Big Brother and play hard early. Because now you're just
Yeah.
putting on, then you have to play with the target on your back the rest of them. You float through a few weeks. You don't, you build your social game.
Yeah.
You build your friendships with people. You build your conversations with people. but you don't go too hard. You don't want head of household too early.
Yeah.
Unless you need to, you don't really go win a POV. Then as you're getting about jury time, you then got to turn it up.
Yeah.
You got to start winning some things. You got to build your resume. You got to get a little blood on your hands at some point.
You go on a run.
And you got to go on a bit of a run. But I don't like the people that just float from start to finish and get to the end. And then there's like, you have nothing to be like, I deserve to win. You don't.
No.
You don't.
It's true.
But you have to. But you don't want to start winning too early. You win head of household week 2 or 3. Well, now you've at least pissed off 2 people because you've nominated them, and one is gone. Okay, so now you've got one person that if they get head of household, it's an easy. Well, you put me up, I'm putting you up. So I got to always worry about that.
You notice there's not many physical competitions, which like I appreciate. Like, you got to use your brain in most of them. Because before, back in the day, it used to be very like 50-50 with like.
Actually, there was, it's less physical,
Yeah.
I think.
See, and I want at times more physical.
Me too. I kind of miss that
American
component.
Gladiators. Like,
Oh, those ones would be fun. Actually, they had a fun challenge this week. I will say that for for head of household. I really enjoyed that challenge. That was a fun one.
The Blockbuster one, I won't say. That one was crazy with the puzzles.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
whoever won, I was like staring at another contestant or another player, and I didn't even realize that other one just won because it was just that intense.
really?
So
That was like the wall
you gotta
one.
catch up. It's good.
Oh.
Yeah.
They brought back one last week or a week ago, 2 weeks or 2 years ago, I should say. The one from like season 9, the pressure cooker, where you have to sit in a room, stand in a room, holding a button, and you can't leave, and you have to keep holding that button. The moment you let go of the button, you're out. But they did it where you have to stay in there too once you let go, and they only after a certain period of time will let certain people out. They brought it back for like an anniversary, but it was one of the best challenges I've ever seen. It went like 24 hours one time. It's great.
That's crazy.
It's an awesome one.
That's like worse than running a marathon. Just sitting there with a button stand. See, actually,
That
that's
would
where
hurt.
I would have, if those are some of that would be the aspect that would bother me if I was on my own for too long. I don't know.
Just standing and doing nothing.
Yeah, I would
drive me
probably tap
crazy.
out. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't go 24 hours. I'll go 24 minutes.
That's
to
where you
call
gotta-
it a day.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say if you could go like a few hours, then you just gotta try to talk people out at a certain point. You hope enough people go out, and then you start making deals. Gotta make those deals.
So yeah, that's a good point. 'Cause
Gotta make deals.
Once you're out, then you have more time to talk to other people and strategize.
That or once everyone leaves the room, it's just like 3 of you with the button. You just make that deal. I'm like, hey, look,
Oh,
I'm not
they're all
gonna
in the same-
gonna put you 2 up. Let me have this. Or
Oh, they're
like,
all in one room.
they're all in one room.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's like it'd be like we're in this room and there's a bunch of buttons and we're all on the sides pressing this button down and no one could let go.
Gotcha.
And then what I think how it happened was like, okay, so once 4 people let go, those 4 people can leave. But if you were one of those first 3 people, you still have to stay in the room. You don't have to hold the button. You're just sitting there waiting for someone to fall out. But then then they could leave. And then slowly and then I think it was like the last 2 people were by themselves. And then they can work out a
gotcha.
deal
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I love those little deals during a show.
Oh, they're great.
Okay, Jay Milne asked this question. Back to singing and performing. Asked Damon about being the lead singer in a church band we were in. I was a backup vocal.
Yeah. Keyword backup.
How was being the
You
lead vocalist?
sing?
Jay.
Wow.
We grew up in the same church, and then we formed a band, and so we would. It was every Monday night. It was geared towards youth. It was really loud. It was great, and we would do covers, and then that actually also led into being invited to weddings and whatnot. So
You had a little bit of wedding circuit.
we did.
Wow.
Yeah. So we grew up in music.
Favorite
my
cover?
whole life. Favorite cover?
To sing?
I would hang on a second. There'd be a couple good ones. Like at the weddings, they would be fun. There was I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. Did you have long hair by any chance? Did
No,
you go
not
full
then.
Scott Stapp? Did you have long hair at some point?
Yeah, actually going into university. It was like full on. I'm like, grow it out, grow a beard. And then I got that out of my system. So yeah, that was back in the day. I think it'd look pretty bad if I grew my hair out now.
I don't know. You do got a good look right now.
Well, maybe I should go to Creed and then see. I'm like, I can grow my hair out.
Just see if there's any inspiration from Creed tonight.
I think I should.
Just looking at the crowd.
Like watching them or people in the crowd.
It's more in the crowd. Go crowd. Like going to concerts, a great part is the crowd watching.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is a good part about being at a concert.
Yeah.
Or their outfits. Yeah.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one wedding we did, and the MC was older, and he just was not good. He didn't even want to do it. So we just took over.
Oh.
We had the mic, and then you can call tables out. It was like, hey, just like Wedding Singer, right?
Yeah.
So that was the inspiration there. But yeah, and the MC is just like, can you guys just do this? Like, yes, sir. Yes, we can. So you're just walking around with the mic and calling people out. You didn't know them. It was fun.
Yeah. At that point, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
You'll never see those people again for the most part.
That is true.
Being a wedding MC is one of the worst roles to be for a wedding. I will stand by
You
that.
have to be
think?
funny.
I've done it. Well, it's not that. You can't. I've done it a few times and I've enjoyed doing it, and I'm happy to do it for the people I did
There's
it for.
pressure.
But there's an added pressure. Like if you do a best man speech or something, it's one speech. You only have to do
Exactly.
so this, you have to talk the whole time. Type
Yeah.
thing. But it's, at least for me, it's like, okay, well, I can't go drinking throughout the day leading up to this. I got to be soberish
Got to be on point.
to
Yeah.
be ready to do this. And then
Yeah.
I got to go through the whole night. Then I could start drinking. Whereas like everyone else gets to start having drinks early and really enjoy themselves. And if you go to one of those weddings where it's like you go to the ceremony, then there's a break and then the reception. Well, now I got to sit and wait, and everyone's just starting to have a few drinks, and I have to sit there and have no drinks.
True.
For the most part. The wedding MC is a tough one
Yeah.
for the responsibility that you have to handle. Done it a few times. I hope I never have to do it again. I will say that. Enjoyed.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do it for who I did it for. Love them, but I'm done.
You're retired.
I would like to say I would be. I haven't done it enough. Like the Yukon Jack from the Bear, fully retired, but he did it a lot.
Right.
But then he came out of retirement once. But beyond that, like I don't want to. But I can't say no to someone. So if somebody
No,
did
it's
say,
rude.
if somebody did say like, hey, would you be?
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But I'd feel
You
like,
have to.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be. I actually haven't emceed a wedding in a long time. I used to do a few of them, but they were fun because you kind of like, there's a lot of power. You hold the mic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a thing. Like you can call people out and get away with it. People you know, people you don't. Have people do funny things.
I do have a thing about being wedding MCs. I have to get a Simpsons reference in there.
Oh yeah.
I've done it every time. Got to find a way to slip a Simpsons reference in there.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It's usually guys that are the MCs too. I don't really see a lot
Yeah,
of
what's
girls
up with
do it.
that?
I don't know. Maybe because you guys can be more savage. I could
There's
be
a lot of
savage.
weddings.
I just took
I don't know about that. I'm like, I think you
Stick
do.
it
I
back.
think you do all right
She thinks.
from what I'm learning.
There's been a few weddings I've gone to where there's a guy and a girl.
Yeah, that's me too.
I've seen the split where they get two coming up and do it.
Yeah, like one side of the family, like one's bride side, then one's the groom side.
No, I generally see like they're usually like a couple almost even sometimes.
Oh. Yeah, it's a hard job. My brother always MCs, but I know he's always dreading it exactly for that reason because you have to be on, and blah, blah. He's a funny guy, but it's true. Like he's just literally standing there waiting to go like finally hang out with everybody.
And I want to go prep things, and I want to make sure like I've got things proper. Like I'm not just gonna wing it.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna go up, grab a mic, and be
No,
like, yeah,
don't
let's
ever
go.
wing it.
No,
Yeah.
I can't do that. So it's like you want to be prepared.
And weddings don't go as planned. So you're like, okay, we're starting at 6 o'clock. Nope, it's 6:20 because the wedding party came late.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
People
then
want
you're trying to
pictures.
keep things up, and then
It's
Uncle Leroy took the mic for 5 minutes. It's like how
That
do you
happens.
take it away?
yeah, you can't just be like, hey, enough time. You gotta let them talk.
Yeah, because out of respect, and then it's gonna be drama if you don't. That just happened at one of our weddings, and the bride and groom were not impressed. Have you been to a Punjabi wedding before?
No.
Okay.
I have seen them.
Yeah,
They look like a lot of fun.
yeah, they're wild.
Is it? And it's more than one day too, right?
Yeah, it's if you do an average one, it's 5
Five.
days on an average. Yeah.
Wow. That'd be tiring.
Oh yeah, That's why I got triggered when you guys started talking about weddings. So I'm like, I'm so over wedding season.
Oh man,
Right?
that's true.
Well,
Yeah.
it's, like you guys have a nice guest, not you guys, but like majority, like I think an average wedding, what, you have like 150 guests? Yeah, no.
That'd probably be a little.
No, we have like 800. Yeah.
Wow.
Big families, friends, you know, brunches.
Okay, out of the 800, how many would you know percentage wise?
Realistically, I would say maybe 150 to 200 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Say 1%, say 25% of them.
Okay, so if one would want to crash a wedding, that would be an easy one to go to.
Yeah, but we also hire security. So it could be hard because people used to do that. But I mean, if you were to crash it, for example, you just got to be like, I'm the groom's friend.
Like,
We'd be
come
like,
on.
this
It's like, are you
checks
family?
out.
No.
No, but I work with him.
Yeah. I know that guy.
You would get the pass, to be honest. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, cool, white guy's here. Get this guy some shots.
The token white guy.
Yeah, the token white guy.
Let's get the Hangout headlines brought to you by the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Premier conditions, top-notch service, unmatched value. Book your tee time today by visiting theranchgolf.com. Are you a fantasy football guy?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you guys done your prep at all when you guys draft?
Zero.
Good. It's going to be a cold turkey. No,
What's your team? Like, are you in a keeper league?
So we're in a keeper league. We actually, the very first year of fantasy football, Yahoo,
Oh, yeah?
like one of our buddies, like, what's this? This is cool. So we've been doing it since. There's probably 4 or 5 of us that have
OGs?
been there. Yeah, the OGs. So it's kind of moved. You're like, the rules have changed. And then we went to a keeper league probably 6-7 years ago. So, last year I was kind of middle of the pack, which is odd for me. I usually go the distance.
That
in many
competitive.
ways.
You don't want to be watching people lap you or pass you.
No, I don't enjoy that. Last year was a tough year though, like between injuries and the Thursday night games suck.
Preparing for those.
Yeah.
games.
Or like, so for example, I think our transactions would lock down after Thursday. So if you had someone injured on Sunday, you couldn't pick up a waiver. There was one weird, like quirky glitch that hopefully is fixed. So I got burned a few times there, but I didn't. Yeah, I had a good team. Didn't love my team last year, but I love fantasy football. It's great.
How many keepers? And how many teams in your league?
3 keepers. We have 12 teams.
Okay. Is there any rules to the keepers you just can keep?
Yeah, it's every year you lose 2 rounds. So 6th round, next year's 4th to 2nd.
And so then there's a point you can't keep someone.
Yeah, exactly. How's your keeper?
We're 16 team, 5 keeper, but you could keep whoever forever. There
See,
are no rules to that.
I don't love that.
Yeah, I don't mind. Every time I hear people say that they have a thing like what you have, Jay's is, I think it's 2 rounds as well, where it's like, because he has JJ McCarthy that he's keeping this year, and he says he got him like 16th round last year. Mm-hmm. So for him, it's going to cost him a 14th, so he's going to keep JJ McCarthy. I like that you have to give something up,
Right.
in a way to keep your player. Are you in a keeper? Or are you just in a draft?
No, we just do a draft. So I started a girls' league because no boys would let me in their league. So I know.
Who does that?
I know all my brothers and cousins. Oh, wait, I'm not giving the finger anymore.
It's just me.
Yeah, exactly.
So I started my own girls' league. And the crazy thing is, it's amazing how many women wanted to join it, that we had a waiting list, right? So now there's 10 of us. And Amanu, can you reach out? I know you're mad at me for the super flex. I know we were by accident made the league a super flex. So it was a heavy quarterback league, and it just wasn't fun because all the girls drafted their quarterbacks right away. And by accident, my friend and I screwed the settings up. So I'm asking you to please get back to me.
I have never done a super flex
He's
league.
mad.
Yeah,
But I've heard it's great.
It sucks.
I've heard the flip side that that's the way to go.
Yeah, Dusty, I think, was talking about it, that he's in one. I didn't like it. I found it to be almost unfair.
But you just have to know who to draft as a quarterback, I guess, eh?
Yeah, but then like when you're drafting, everybody, you're not supposed to draft a quarterback like in the first few rounds.
Unless I guess if you're in a super flex,
Yeah,
it might
but-
be worth
Exactly.
getting them early.
So basically, we made a mistake last year where we didn't realize it was super flex. Like something happened in our Yahoo settings where it got clicked. So we're all drafting like normal, and the next thing you know, some girls picked up on it. So they're all of a sudden, we're all like, why are these quarterbacks getting drafted right away? Like, what's going on here? But they were smart that they saw.
Nice, good on them.
Yeah. So, but it kind of caused beef now because now, because it was kind of unfair that the girls didn't know, such as myself, that happened.
Well, read the rules. I don't think it's unfair.
But that's what they said, and they're right. Rules are rules.
You gotta follow the rules and see what this.
See, I like leagues that actually reward you for your drafting. Like not like versus always picking up waivers. Actually, when the waivers first came out years ago, it was like first person to it.
Yeah.
So if someone like, for me, if I stayed up really late with work, which I would, I was like, oh, I'm just picking up all these waivers, right? Or the guy who wakes up at 5 a.m. and everyone else wakes up at 8. So now you have the priority, which sometimes I wonder how the priority even works. Because I'm like, wait, I should have been better than that.
Yeah.
My league it goes by standings, but the moment you take a player, you drop to the bottom of the queue.
Right.
And then it comes up that way. But then it almost like it's not about standings after that. It's about who's next in the queue.
Right. Yeah, our OG league is like that. I got roped into doing a hockey. Like I don't want to do all these drafts anymore. I don't have time.
Yeah.
The
hockey one was weird for waivers. I don't know
I've
how it
never,
was set.
I don't think I've ever, I think I did hockey once. I don't enjoy it. I did baseball for 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
1 year I went all in. Like I built a monster of a team. Got screwed in the end because of how the stats worked out. But it was like, it took a lot though. At the next year, I just didn't care. And I then just quit the league. Because I'm like, baseball, you have to be in on it like every couple of days.
imagine,
It was like, no, I did a lot on that one. I enjoyed it, but I was like, this is just way too much.
Yeah.
I used to do a bunch of football ones, but then I'm like, I stopped watching football for football. And it was all about fantasy. And I was like, but I like football. It's my favorite sport.
Yeah.
I just want to watch football and enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I'm down to my one in the NFL. I have my one CFL and that's it. I'm not doing any more fantasies.
Yeah.
And the moment I get out of those leagues, well, the Dunya, my CFL one is never going away. That'll be the only league I do. Once I eventually get out of the NFL one, I'm done, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
And I get it. Like I love watching the game for the game, and I hate looking at my league. Like while I'm trying, I was like, wait, I don't like that team. I don't like him, but I need 2 points.
Legit. It's
Like it's distracting when
It's
I
so
want to watch a
distracting.
good game.
yeah.
DK Metcalf's with the Steelers now. So it'd be like having like DK Metcalf. I hate the Steelers. I'm a Ravens fan.
Yeah.
Like I need them to lose, but could he get 100 yards and a touchdown?
Exactly.
Like could they lose with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't want that. I just want the Steelers to lose. I want them to get shut out.
True.
So I've although there is one league that interests me, and some people do this one. Have you ever seen the multi-sport fantasy leagues where they do NHL, NBA, MLB, and NFL? And it's a year-long thing. And like you could trade Lamar Jackson for Mike Trout type stuff.
I don't know if I would want to.
I feel like that would
gotta
be
be
fun for a year
Fun,
or
but
something.
you would have to be very invested though, right?
Yes.
Like
There's
you have to have a lot of time.
there's no like
I work IT. I'm at the computer all day.
you get that trade offer, which is LeBron for Josh Allen type thing. You have to sit there and be like, okay, well, how's my basketball and my football team? How does this relate to two teams at once? Like
That's intense.
That would be so exhausting. I
Yeah.
feel like doing all the research.
Then I would actually, what we were talking about, cheering for fantasy while you just want to watch a game. Then it's like every sport now.
yes,
It's like, I don't know if I want that. How about basketball? Have you done NBA?
no.
No.
I did my first one last year with
was it?
some of the young bucks. I got third, but I really should have done better. No, there was a couple powerhouse teams, but there was a few. It was a lot of fun, actually. And that waiver, actually, that's probably what I was thinking. The waiver system there wasn't great, especially with these maintenance days at these.
You don't know.
I
Yeah.
never thought of that. That would be
So
tough.
It was annoying.
Totally.
But you could set your whole week, right, in one day, basically, but still keep an eye on all of that. But it was fun. But you have to, I really wanted Sabonis because, I mean, he can be a triple threat, right?
Yeah.
And so those type of players really excel in that league. So, so speaking of Sacramento Kings,
Light the beam.
Light the beam. Yeah. So we're doing a big extended family trip down to Phoenix. And while we're there,
Kings are there?
Kings are there.
Awesome.
Phoenix. So number one, I'm like, perfect. It's my team. Number two, it's not like the Lakers where you're going to pay through the nose.
Yeah.
Cheaper tickets, watch my team. Watch
And Devin Booker.
Phoenix get. Yeah. See, and that's a
I
guy-
like Devin Booker.
I like him too. Like, you know what? Score 50, but we're going to beat you by 30. Like, I want to be entertained.
Yeah, the rest of the team's going to do nothing. But Devin Booker's going to put up some points, and the Suns won't win.
The Suns will win, Fox.
Yeah.
And the Kings will win, and it's just a great night.
It's
Yeah.
going to be a great night.
That's a great place. I've gone seen a Suns game. It's awesome.
Yeah, I just went as well.
Yeah.
Saw Durant. Yeah.
See, and to see him play. But actually, like, we do this Bunting extended family trip every year. And it's the last 3 years, I think, has been Dallas every time. So I was like, for the love, can we please have another team?
Yeah.
But I mean, when you see one of the best players of all time play, it's like, oh, okay, we'll watch you. But now it's like, now it's my team. I got kind of dismantled. But anyways, we'll be in the running for the middle of the pack.
I know. I was rooting for Sacramento. They have like a really good fan base. It's like a smaller city in California. I
Home of the
remember-
A's.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, home of
right.
the A's.
So
But it reminds me of Edmonton, actually. Like, even the fans, because when I go down there to watch, it's like, this is awesome. Like, it feels like home. And it's actually, I think, number 6 or something like that, foodie capital of the States.
oh,
And it used to be ranked higher, but it's like kind of a hidden gem. But it's easy to get to San Francisco,
yeah.
catch a couple shows there, a game. Went back. Actually, the game we went to, that's when my daughter and I went for those 2 concerts. We caught Pistons at Golden State. Pistons are fun to watch. They're a good.
They
good
had a
game.
nice
Yeah.
season last year.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
underdogs. Yeah.
But the game we had, I got the tickets before the Fox trade, and it was his first game back. And of course, Wemby. That's why I'm like, let's go see him play.
Totally.
He didn't.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
Fox played, but it's in true like Edmontonian fashion. Like, a video goes up, it's like, yay, we love you. As soon as it touches the ball, it's like, boo, like
Yeah.
yelling at, and I was right in on that, right? But I'm like, this feels like home when you travel. So, but anyways, yeah, it's
Did you guys see what's the NBA's doing apparently, or thinking about doing with the NBC deal?
no.
no,
I gotta double check what it is. They want to move start times back for the West Coast for like. Let me quickly see if I can find it here.
wow,
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. They want to do some different things. Yeah, Pacific Coast games. So NBC during the regular season Tuesday night slot, the first game will start at 8 Eastern, which is 6 our time, 5 Pacific. And the second game will begin at 8 p.m. Pacific time, which is 9 o'clock our time, which is 11 o'clock on the East Coast.
what? Interesting.
Yeah, I think I heard that they'll be broadcasting more Houston games because of Durant. Obviously, Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And
Yeah, but if a goal is to stay worse, that's at 11 o'clock Eastern. You would have to stay up that late on the East Coast, where how big of a population of the U.S. is on that East Coast?
Right.
I don't understand that type of decision
Wow,
for your audience.
that's interesting, hey?
Yeah,
Because a lot of people would stay up. Like, would be a lot of Lakers fans like across
Sure.
the nation. So
Yeah.
but are you
they're
staying
not
up till
happy.
1:30 to watch your basketball team
No.
every night?
No.
Every second night or something?
Yeah. But if they ever switch to the target score, then it'd free up an extra half hour. Then you're not up as late.
I sad they got rid of that from the All-Star game. But I do wonder if they actually did the in-season tournament like they should, which is not as regular season games, they should add the target score for the in-season tournament.
100%. Yeah. I mean, you can go to a CEBL game like the Stingers, and it's like I'm out the door in 2 hours. That's actually good to know.
It's
And
one
it's
of
fun to watch.
it's one reason that like soccer is so great is that I know when a kickoff happens, it's 2 hours.
Right.
This is a 2-hour match. And then when you get to World Cups, okay, it could go up to an hour if there's penalties and extra time and then penalties and stuff like that. But for the most, it's 2 hours. It's going to start at this time. They're going to play 90 minutes. There's going to be a break in between, and that's it. It's done.
Right.
It's not start-stop clock runs. Same with CBL for the most part. It's in a 2-hour window because of target score.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I think it's great. Have you been to Stingers game this year?
I was just gonna tell you, I have not, and I wanted to. I just had a busy summer with all the weddings and stuff, but I haven't. I heard Tom say that you took him courtside, right?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I
it seems
think
like
I
it.
had to miss one game only. I think I never want to miss the games. And like, yeah, the end of the game, the target scores, like you can be down a lot of points and still come out ahead. But it was a good season overall. Unfortunately, they lost the first playoff game to Calgary, but overall, awesome to watch. We had like our player broke the league record.
Don't say his name.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have something like that, so don't say the name just yet. I am disappointed with how the playoff system though is a little bit, because the Stingers should have been hosting Winnipeg in that game. Winner should have had to go to Calgary, and Vancouver should be in the West Final. But because Winnipeg's hosting championship weekend, they immediately go to the West Final. Vancouver hosts the semi, I guess, of the West, and Edmonton had to go to Calgary to start.
Right.
So
Which they're changing the format.
I've heard, yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah. So do you have any idea what it is? Or no?
I don't know like a lot of the details. I'm pretty sure it should just be more what I would probably think it would mirror something like the NBA.
I do understand, like, if somebody's going to host championship weekend, there needs to be local interest in it, but there's just got to be a different way of possibly going about it or something. So we'll see what Mark Morreale does. We have a Stingers jersey to give away.
Yes.
Damon is offered a Stingers jersey to give away. Signed?
No, signed jersey. So the Stingers have, they're going to bring that to the show. So if someone, I guess, however you want to.
Well, I was going to do a trivia contest. So we got a signed Stingers jersey. 780-218-9999 is how you can enter. You have to answer this trivia question. Damon said it. A player set a CBL single season scoring record, 546 points. Who was that player? 780-218-9999. You will go into a draw. I will get in touch with someone after the show who wins the signed Stingers jersey. Which player of the Edmonton Stingers set a CEBL single season record? It is not Xavier Moon, because he doesn't play for them at this moment, at least.
Right.
But Stingers have had some success on the league stage, because he was a 3-time MVP to start the league, which is now the trophy is an X.
It is, yeah.
To honor him. So Stingers have had some of those good players come through. So 780-218-9999 if you want to go into a draw for the signed Stingers jersey. Basketball is, I think, my favorite in-person sport.
It is.
It's
like
awesome.
and actually the energy there too. What's actually really cool about it, if we ever lose, which obviously we don't want to see them lose, like actually the fans they care. Like there's some upset people, me included, right? It's like, right? And that's when you have a very solid fan base. But I just love the fact, even after the game, like families get to hang out, like face to face with a player. Like what sport allows you to do that, right? But the energy throughout the game, the music, and like they're doing an awesome job with the game day, but to actually sit and watch, like even as a basketball fan, I'm like, this is good basketball. Very good.
Can I piss some people off right now?
Why not?
What? Please.
They should add music to the play during NHL games.
Yeah, I'm kind of down with that.
They do it in basketball. It's great.
I'm kind of down with that.
Hockey fan won't like that.
Hockey fans.
But they should add music to the play.
Yeah. They need to, evolution.
I would not be opposed to that. I mean, sometimes you want to hear like that bone rattling hit against the boards.
Sure.
Fair.
But then mic up the boards while you have music.
Fair.
Why not?
Well, they are mic'd up, but then you could add it to the PA sounds.
Exactly.
Have both going or something.
I'd be okay with that.
I'm not saying fully cranked or something, but there should be some, like, have some music going during it.
Okay, all
Throwing
right.
that one out there.
So
Get a
I'm
full
with you
DJ or
on that.
something.
However, what's on the playlist? Because if there's like some bad music, like the Oilers have been known to play.
Thank you. You said it.
Fair.
Yes.
I think you have a DJ and they could almost like do it on the fly type thing sometimes. I don't know if you've ever gone to a lacrosse game.
Oh, yeah.
They play the music too, and they'll switch the music like on from defense to offense. So it's a different playlist too. And if there's like a quick giveaway and it's going back the other way, they'll change the music up and stuff. I You need to hire someone who has that right touch, knows the music to go play.
You honestly, so I was in agreement with you, but now I don't know if I do, because I don't know if I would trust someone's playlist.
What if I gave you
then
the ability?
I'm all over it. Like, yeah, give me the magic button to put the playlist on, no problem.
Yes.
And I would do that knowing what would hype the crowd up, not just my own,
Yeah.
personal music playlist. But yeah, I don't know. It has to be better.
Oh, it's so bad, Damon. Like you need to cater everybody. You can't just kind of cater just that one side.
I think this year they did a really good job
is
of
that
putting
one
in some
side?
other stuff.
I'll tell you later.
I think they did a really good job of adding in some, we'll say newer music this past year. I will say that.
If I didn't have my coffee, I would have told you.
Yeah, exactly.
Big Uke says only problem would be how would the players know to shoot on a power play if music was playing? Solid point. El Presidente, one reason I like the Rush games, they were awesome. That was one of the reasons I think he was saying. See, and this is hockey crowd. This is. I'll throw in a little bit of that older crowd too. It's Reed Wilkins. No
Reed.
music, distracting, would drown out crowd reaction.
Oh, Reed.
It works in basketball. They make it work with basketball, and like there's times where you can shut the music off if it's a big moment.
Yeah, exactly.
You can take the music out and let the crowd go. Like
Yeah.
you need that right person, as you say, Dame.
Yeah.
With the controls that is feeling the game and knowing what songs to play, when to play them, and when to bring that song down and not have anything playing or have just something like a beat or something so that people can really get going. But it straight up, basketball has it, and they have great atmospheres.
It is great.
Watch those games in the playoffs.
And when Reed says crowd reaction, how about when the crowd reaction for half the game is like you can hear a pin drop
Yeah.
Yes.
because people are like,
Exactly.
so I'm like, maybe it drowns out the people around
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
So
Hypes up the
yeah, I'm on the
crowd.
fence on that
Gets
one.
them
Reed
moving.
Wilkins, who goes to a sporting event and worries about music being played, there's a game to watch. I will flip on that one though, because Big U goes, atmosphere is part of going to a sporting event.
That's
yes.
what you pay the big bucks for. The whole experience.
The thing I would say is fans, you're not going to go watch the game. To me, a fan is going to impact the game.
Right on.
You're supposed to, at least.
Yeah.
You should be making noise. You should be cheering. It's not there to sit as much. You could impact the game. On football, you can help a defense.
Right.
In hockey, you can motivate your team. In basketball, you can motivate your team. It's not just about watching a game. It's about impacting a game. And there's too much of that doesn't happen. When it's silent, that's part of it.
Exactly.
That's true.
So
Exactly.
Wow, that's a good thought.
Right?
Whoops. Yeah.
Johnny Jasno, friend of EST, he's just texted me. I would love a shot at doing it. Johnny would be great at doing that.
Okay, what's his top 5 songs to start?
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Johnny,
Let us be the judge
top
Yes.
5 songs for what?
to start his playlist.
To start a playlist for a game.
Consider this an interview,
Exactly.
right?
He's listening to this, so he knows where this is coming from. But
Yeah, you need to have I don't want to give him the cheat code here, but you need to appeal to everybody. Whether it's I'm just so sick and tired of old rock music, the same songs. Like, come on, there's no new flavor that you're gonna play that that people like myself are familiar with or Benny's familiar with. You need to cater to all of us.
You do. Yeah, and
And it isn't like some other markets. Like in the States, they're pretty well rounded. And NBA, I love the songs that they play in NBA. Even the openers, in the playoffs, and they give you kind of goosebumps. I was not impressed this year. Not impressed at all. We're getting Nickelback as an opener. Please.
that did fire up a lot of people.
Yeah, it fired up a little bit of the
Yeah,
people. This is my issue. This is my issue. Ooh, good. You cater to those people. What about the rest of us?
Are you talking about those CBC intros?
Yes.
That actually, I think, fired up. I think unanimously, some of those Nickelback ones were widely regarded as fantastic. On Twitter is a place that easily could rip on something.
That's fine,
And
they
those
have
Nickelback ones, when people were like, "This is awesome," this fired me up.
Great. I wasn't. I was like,
So you were in the minority
well,
for that
I was
part
because
of it.
I've already heard it. It's been done.
I'm with
Change
you
it
on that
up.
though too, because even the last Heritage Classic, when
bringing them out
when
always.
Nickelback went on, I'm like, yes, now I have my bathroom break.
Oh yeah,
There were,
right.
Like no one was in the bathroom, no one was in the
Yeah.
concession line there. I was like, wow, like they have such a following, but change it up.
Change up, and I'm okay with that Nickelback song or what. It's okay, but like, come on, every year it's just not Nickelback's year.
Yeah.
Reed says music doesn't really play that often in the NBA. Yes, it does. There's a lot of music during plays, isn't there?
I think so.
I've been to many games, and
The clips are really short.
some of those teams have DJs that are going during
Yeah.
the play. No, it does happen. I'm pretty sure NBA games has a fair bit of music that is playing during those. But it's also like it's not a crazy amount that like the crowd, if they get going,
Right.
they can overpower the music if the crowd roars.
Yeah.
But it's also there to just have the play happening. It doesn't mean cranked the music.
Right.
It's just there.
Yeah. I mean, and basketball is pretty interesting too, though, because I mean, you can have very good plays or scoring like seconds apart,
Yes.
where hockey's such a different game, right? There's more anticipation for like 3 goals.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is very different, but that's why I love the atmosphere, though. That's why I love going, and it's the fans get hyped, and
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
good energy.
Avery's saying Toronto, Miami have DJs. Charlotte, New Orleans have DJs as well, he believes. So yeah, there's a lot of DJs that are playing during the play. But again, it's the crowd can still impact the game.
Yeah.
Because that music's not too loud.
Yeah.
So I knew that was going to annoy some people, but I would like to see hockey add some music during the play.
And what I mean like when I'm saying, okay, you can do a rock song, let's do a rap song. People love country, fine, throw a country song in there. Like just do it all together so everybody can, be like, oh, it's sick.
Yeah, the thing is like for those intros to start a game, not the actual playing at a game, that rock one is going to be generally more widely accepted as more people are going to walk away with that pumped me up than anything else. There's a good chance that like a rap or a country is just going to have a lot more people. There's more people that make that sucked as opposed to that was great. Whereas the rock one, like the Nickelback from this year, I think the percentage would be very high of the people watching
Outdated.
that CBC
I'm
game
sorry.
going.
Yeah.
It's outdated.
I agree, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I would like, some hip hop or something with a driving bass, like with
Yeah.
a beat, like that I think would get the crowd going.
Totally.
You remember the old school, the Doctor Who?
No.
Doctor Who. Hey, Doc. That's what they did, like the Oilers back in the day. Like that was crazy pump up. I'd love to bring a throwback like that.
Yeah.
But I think to your point, it's like, okay, we've done this song like every year for the last decade or every
Exactly.
other. So I'm like, change it up.
Yeah. I mean, one stood out to me was they didn't do it this year in last year's playoffs. It was White Horse with Chris Stapleton. I thought that was unreal. Again, because there's so much like meaning and power to those words, right? And not just throwing in a Nickelback song like, oh, Nickelback. No,
Yeah.
no. You want something like just like, relates to what you're going into, like this battle from the playoffs.
Hypnotize might be what you're thinking. I don't know.
Oh, no. I think B.I.G.
So,
that what
but
you
I've
think?
got
Okay.
the 5 songs from Johnny for you guys to
let's hear it.
judge. He says you need sing-alongs. Are we ready?
Sweet Caroline.
Welcome to
that
the
was the first
Jungle. Starts with Welcome to the Jungle.
Okay. And that is a go-to check mark.
Pink Pony Club.
Okay.
Triggering.
Blur, Song 2.
Yes.
Pipple, Kesha, Timber. Usher, Yeah. There's the 5.
Number 1 and number 3 I'd have on mine. Welcome to the Jungle. I was actually going to mention like that gets you hyped up.
So what do you judge that 5? Welcome to the Jungle, Pink Pony Club, Blur, Song 2, Pipple, Kesha, Timber, and Usher, Yeah.
I mean, that actually, I think some thought went into that, just like cross genres.
You had to grade it.
I'll give
Go,
that-
Jasmine.
I'm not saying anything.
I think you're saying enough by not saying anything.
I want Damon to answer the question.
Now, would I put Pink Pony Club on mine? No, but does that get the crowd going? Yes.
It's a big wedding song this summer.
Oh yeah,
It has been a
I can see.
huge wedding
I'm
song
gonna
this
give
year.
that. I'm gonna give that a 7.5.
Okay, 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, which I would grade harshly with these top fives. So I think 7.5 is a very good grade. I think that was well
I think
done.
that's a solid one. Jasmine?
I don't, because again, I mean this with full respect, all respect, but a little outdated.
Okay, then what 5 would you go with?
Yeah, it's fine by Usher. I get it. Everybody likes Yeah, but I've heard that song probably 500 million times in my life. So I'm like, oh, great, Yeah's on. I love this song. You know?
So where do you even start? Top 5 playlist. Where would you even start?
I would need a little bit of time, but like, yeah, like, I don't know. First song when you said Hypnotize, I was like, oh yeah, like that's a banger across generations with like B.I.G. Everybody knows that beat. It's famous, right? Like, and that's an old song too. Just saying. I would put some Future in there, you know. I'd throw Superhero. It's like a badass song about some battle, and you know you want like McDavid to be your superhero. These are just songs I'm just coming up with at the top of my head.
What about superhero Enrique Iglesias? That
As
would
a
be
parody?
so touching.
Not hype though.
I'd still throw it in.
You know what? I don't hate it though. I don't hate it.
Johnny adds this. Got to look at average age of ticket buyers.
Right.
Lots of stats go into music.
So yeah, I mean,
point.
if
That is a very solid point there too.
you
No,
have
for
to
sure,
look
yeah.
at who is the average fan they're catering to.
I know.
So let's say middle-aged dude.
Middle-aged white dude.
White dude.
Yeah.
Okay. So me.
Okay.
So I would, but for
Middle-aged
me,
white dudes are still cool.
yeah, nice one. So anyways, if I were to bring, let's say my kids are younger, like, you know, as a middle-aged white dude dad, I'm like, I actually want my kids to enjoy themselves. So there'd be a few Elks or, you know, a few years ago, my kids were not engaged.
Yeah.
I'm like, I actually want to bring them to the games. That's part of it. They don't care, right? So I think they missed the boat on a lot of the like song choices and game day. But that's where, like for me, I actually, when I hear some of the old songs, I'm like, no, like I actually want the crowd hyped and I want like the next generation and the kids like totally jacked up, right?
I don't even like. I look at the crowd and I understand there's middle-aged white dude, but let's just say 50%. The rest is like young people like me. Just kidding.
Yeah. Wow.
I didn't say anything.
like you can play Drake, for example. I know, don't come at me. I know a lot of people hate Drake, but he's mainstream. He has a lot of bangers and he's Canadian. Justin Bieber. You can even go into like the EDM house aspect here. Like there's none of that. And that has so much hype to it because there's not words to it. It's actually music and it's a beat, right? That people can like bob their head to or whatnot. I'm serious. I mean, like Coldplay does remixes, right? That's a generic band.
I want them to go back to their old sound ones though.
Me too.
I'm a big Coldplay fan.
The old school
Huge
Coldplay.
Coldplay fan.
It's-
I like new Coldplay. I like Coldplay genre, but I just want them to do before they're done. They only have a couple more albums left. I want them to do one where it's an original sound, like those first 4 albums sound.
But
Go
even
back
you
to
like
their
that.
roots.
So you like the
agree.
suggestion of Coldplay, right?
Well, I'm a big Coldplay fan.
Yeah, me too. But that's something that we can do. Like Coldplay.
Yeah,
See,
great.
play Coldplay.
Well, actually, I don't really follow a lot of their new albums anymore. I would
It's very
I go
poppy.
old school.
They're very different.
Yeah,
they
more
have
mainstream
changed.
and-
Massively mainstream. I still like the songs, but it's not those originals
Yeah.
that they had on those first few albums. Official drink of the EST Hangout is finished long drink legend in 1952. A drink unlike any other sparkling refreshment. Real liquor. Longdrink.com/Canada, where you can enter your postcode and find a liquor store or establishment nearest you with the long drink in stock. Do need to get the over-under for Play Alberta. Play Alberta, playalberta.ca. Download the app today. YEG50. Deposit $5 and get a $50 free sports bet. EST Sports deposit $20 and get a $50 free sports bet. I think Jay's play of the day yesterday from the Reed Wilkins show should still be up. Oh, no, it's gone. Why is it not gone already? One line must have moved and stuff. He had the Elks money line. We got it boosted to plus money. Right now, the Elks are minus 137. It's fully moved. Yeah, this is about right. The line started with Ottawa minus 1.5. It moved to minus 1 yesterday. Now the Elks are favorited by minus 1.5 going to Ottawa on Friday. If I set you guys just with the Elks quickly,
yeah.
Yeah.
confidence level of beating Ottawa at 60%, over under 60% for this week.
Over.
I want to say over.
It's Ottawa.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's Edmonton.
And that's fair.
I'll give up. We will win it.
Okay.
I'll jump on that, but I won't be surprised if we lose in the last minute of the game.
That will make for a very interesting Green and Gold post-game show. I'll just say that right now.
It sure would, yeah.
That would make a very interesting pre and post-game show. Or post-game show outright, if they blow this one.
This seems like their confidence is high.
Exactly.
They played well last game. It was an entertaining one nonetheless.
You could join us to Calgary for the Labor Day bus. EST Labor Day is the promo code. Go to edmontonsportstalk.com, click on Labor Day bus. 125 plus GST, 2 Canadian clubs will drive you down from Commonwealth to McMahon and back. We'll stop in Red Deer. You'll get pizza on the way back, and we'll be there for the tailgate and stuff. And you'll sit with a bunch of double E and nasties watching that football game. Jasmine's going to be on the bus. She promises not to throat punch anyone.
Be very nice, thank you.
I'll be there. Jay's on the
Bring
bus.
her.
Hernan's on the bus. Eric's on the bus. Trev's on the bus. Zach's on the bus. Jay and I won't be on the bus back because we'll have a post-game show, which I still got to figure out where I'm going to do it in Calgary. But it's going to be a fun time on Labor Day. I always get up for Labor Day Classic. It was just, growing up, it was the game. It was just, it meant so much. It was, as a kid, it was like school's back the next day. So it was kind of like the end of summer. And I just hate Calgary. Just hate Calgary.
We used to do that every year. Actually, I was just talking about some of the rematch games we would go to, and we'd have chants. And actually, there was one game we actually made a grown man cry, and he started it.
Calgarian?
Yes, he started
Go
it.
figure.
And there was a few things said, and then came up with the chant. And actually, some of the other Calgarian fans thought he was obnoxious too, and they piled on.
Oh,
and
that's when you know you did bad.
Turn it on your
and
own.
he cried.
Yeah.
And then must have been, I think, a wife or girlfriend. She's like, I can't believe you're doing this to him. I was like, he started it. Everybody's got our back, and we're wearing like green and gold jerseys, right? But it was so fun, and that's when it did really mean something. They were like a lot of the times top 2 teams in the league.
Yeah.
But I mean, to catch a helmet throwing, like between the rematch going down to the Labor Day Classic game, like it was huge. And there'd be like 40,000 plus people coming to the rematch here. And a lot of the student free tickets.
It was, that happened a lot, but it was
atmosphere.
a couple of the biggest attendances ever had by the Double E have been that rematch game.
Yeah.
And it's already projecting, I think right now the rematch is going to be a very high attended game.
Really?
And imagine if the Elks win on Friday. I don't care what happens on that Labor Day. A team that's 3 of 4 going into the rematch. Crazy. Now imagine if they win Labor Day. Even if whether they've 4 straight wins or 3 of 4, even let's say they lose Ottawa, whatever. That would be it just makes that Saturday that much better.
It would be.
Because it's the Battle of Alberta. Like,
I know.
You can't lose to Calgary.
You can't. ABC.
ABC.
Yeah.
I've come to realize there's one good thing about Calgary, and it's the zoo. Theirs is better than ours. They have a better airport, people say, and they say they're closer to the mountains. But I point out with those two is that's leaving Calgary.
True.
Agreed.
2 of the best things Calgary has is a reason for you to leave Calgary. So congratulations to the city of Calgary.
Yeah, and the mountains are not in Calgary.
Exactly.
So it's not yours.
Yeah,
No.
It's
exactly.
every bit ours as theirs.
Exactly.
And it's you have to leave Calgary to the mountains.
Yeah.
So you're leaving Calgary, which just makes Calgary great. That's
a good point.
Or they have a lot of flights from their international airport to other cities. So you're leaving Calgary, and that's what makes it great. Awesome city. Good job, Calgary.
I like that.
I want to ask you, speaking of Calgary and the real estate market, how's business?
How's business? Well, yeah, real estate's been busy. So it's a lot of overall inventory is fairly low. There's a couple pockets, like condos can be a little tricky, but overall, like inventory is very low. People are still out there buying and spending money. Mm-hmm. And even after the election, usually we get a big lull, and things took off after.
Why after elections would there be a lull?
It's just everyone's just kind of, they're
Wait and
questioning,
see.
like, wait, what's going to happen?
Oh, I see. I get that.
And it didn't really affect of all elections actually. So I thought things were going to drop, and then July last year was dead, which was great. You take a break, but this year was crazy busy. So it's been really, really strong. Definitely a seller's market still. Interest rates are going to change, and there's a few like dynamics that could happen in the next few months to see if things shift. But yeah, as busy as ever, really. And I mean, it's a grind, but it's good.
Are there like a lot of out of province people?
Yeah. There's we just had clients, they took possession of a home. We virtual toured from Toronto.
Oh,
we're
yeah?
like, hey, here you go.
Yeah.
So basically,
I
to a
hope you
degree,
like the house.
Yeah.
bought sight unseen almost in a way.
Yeah. And like there's some,
Wow.
like in some cases you can, underlist a home in price. And then, we listed a property for $399 in Sherwood Park, and it went to $475.
Wild.
And I was
Wow.
like, I actually didn't think it would appraise out.
Right.
But so there's some of that happening. It doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah.
But you just get some of these decisions that are being made, like, what is happening? But
Yeah. I know of people like in BC that have purchased here just for investment
Right.
properties because it's like you said, it's a good market to buy in.
A lot of people are moving to Edmonton. Of course, like you hear in headlines, like Edmonton's the place to be. And I do believe that, but not everybody's buying. People are renting,
Yeah.
right? So they're moving from the East Coast or GTA or West Coast, but a lot of these other major markets are sucking wind. Like they're not doing well. So
I have a question. Is the south side more expensive than the north side?
on average, yes. Well, it depends. Like there's different pockets too, right?
Yeah.
So you have southeast, southwest.
Yeah.
But in the north side, there's a few communities here and there that have a pretty high average too. But yeah, it really depends. But usually, like southwest pulls and central is doing really well. Like a lot of the older established neighborhoods, people like that.
Yeah. You get a lot of yard,
You do.
right? Then you
Yeah.
got to renovate. That's
Walk
the
to
other
school,
issue. Yeah.
and we had some folks sold out of Windermere, and like you never know what you're getting off a Henday. It's like 45-minute wait for traffic a lot of times, right? So a lot of people are just trying to like, I want to be closer to work,
Yeah.
kids' schools, that type of thing. I'm in Sherwood Park, so we're like freeways,
Yeah.
which is easy.
Yeah.
That's why I love where I live. But yeah, there's I would live in Edmonton. But when the arena came up, I was like, yes, Edmonton taxpayers. Sweet. And we have refinery row, so our taxes are low. But so yeah, like Sherwood Park, St. Albert, but like even like the Ledukes and Beaumonts are growing
Yes.
like exponentially.
Spruce is crazy. We were talking about
Yes.
Spruce yesterday.
Too.
Spruce is just
Absolutely.
wild how big that one's grown.
Yeah.
Damon Bunting Real Estate on Insta. He's got his link tree there. He's got his number there. If you're looking to buy or sell with the agency, Damon, he's the guy. He's the guy to go with. So thank you for coming in.
Yeah, it was
Appreciate
a lot of fun. I love this. We finally got to be on a show together.
I know. This
So I
wasn't
learned a
too
few
bad.
things. You're cranky without coffee,
Okay.
and you talk with your hands a lot,
Oh, that's
which
hilarious.
is not a bad thing.
No, I know. My hand
But when you
talker.
were when you were getting a little ornery, you were doing the clap too.
Oh, she claps.
I was like,
when she wants
you're a
to,
clapper.
if she's really wanting to send something, it's
Yeah.
and then it ends together.
My goodness.
Thanks.
I did not know I
At least
did
you're
that.
not
Yeah.
doing it in the mic.
Yeah.
So we'll give you that.
Oh my goodness. It was fun. This
it was
was
a lot of
fun.
fun.
And
This
I
is
hope
great.
I hope I didn't offend anybody with my music taste.
Damon Bunting Real Estate again on Insta if you want more details on connecting with Damon if you're looking to buy or sell your home, whether it's now or just keep it in mind if you're planning in the next few months or whatever. He's the guy that deal with Jasmine. We'll see you on Thursday.
See you on Thursday.
On behalf of Damon, Jasmine, I'm Matt. Thanks for tuning in to the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage Experts. We got Lock Shop up next. It is Jay and Huss. We've got two guys today, Hernan, Gage, or Cass. We've got EST Afternoons. We got the Reed Wilkins Show, myself, and Jay Milne. That's all going to take you till 6 o'clock. On behalf of Damon, Jasmine, I'm Matt. Thanks for tuning in to the Hangout here in Edmonton Sports Talk. A clear choice for Edmonton Sports presented by Play Alberta. Lock Shop in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go. There you go, right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Zola with here. Joining us today,